They said, you're overqualified. And I'm like, well, what the hell does that mean? It was like they were telling me, you did a good job, but now you don't fit anywhere. We can't pay you what you deserve. You can't, and I didn't understand it, right? And now I can't feed my kids. Now I've lost my home. Now I still don't have a job. I'm waiting on VA. VA is taking a year and a half, just to tell me they're going to give me 10% and I don't qualify for anything, right? So it was a very dark time for me, and life was rough. And
who is talking right now? Who is talking right now? Introduce.
The possibility.
We got Sandy Blair, the CEO of this company that's helping homeless female veterans find home and shelter and safety for the first time in their lives during a difficult transitional period. Air Force veterans, Sandy Blair.
Thank you, Joe.
You can buy with this TSP down payment of $50,000 or $40,000. Life would have been totally different. But God is always watching, and He puts us through these experiences to kind of guide our path. And it's led me to here, to PB and Associates, to Santa Maria. And I'm going to tell you, where's my son? Where's Michael? My son Michael graduated from high school in Georgia, and he said, Mom, I want to go to school in California. What? We've never even been to California. What? No. And he said, well, Mom, I want to go to college in California. And he said, okay, wow, my sister lives here. My sister's lived here now over 10, 12 years. So I called her, and we came out, and here we are, 4 years later. And in the 4 years, Allen Hancock built me up. Allen Hancock College, not the person, obviously, right? Allen Hancock College, a fantastic institution. They built me up. PB and Associates trained me to be the realtor that I've always dreamt about being. And they said, Mary, you can do this thing. You can take that walk that you walked, and you can do it. Because I just had this idea, right? And they kept saying, no, go, just go for it, just go for it. Paula, always. Just, what do you got? Where are you? This is how you do it. Veronica gave me my first $100. Thank you, Veronica.
Because that set the pace for where everything else was going.
And that happened June this year. That was just June this year. And in September, the IRS granted our 501c3 status on September 11th, of all days. And so, when I tell you God is great. So if you don't know a veteran who served, then you need to talk to them, because they'll tell you they don't need 2,500 square feet to have a decent living, because they've been living in a tent for the past 6, 12, 18, 24 months with the canteen and just the happiness, the hope of going back home to be with people who they hold dear to them. And so I just want to say, you guys being here supporting this cause, supporting Operation Webb's Women Empowered, Build Strong, means everything to me, because I truly believe that Santa Maria will have a community one day where we can house our veterans and it won't break the bank. And I just want to say to my builder, Philip, that everything you showed me has been amazing, and I can't wait to hear what you're going to talk about later. So I just want to move on. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for your time. And I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Joseph Skoda. Dr. Skoda is a retired Air Force. He's the DAV, Toastmasters, and all of that other stuff.
said here, I'm proud to be a veteran, proud to be a part of the Santa Maria community. Have any of you heard, listen, have any of you heard of help? I've fallen and I can't get up. Have you heard that before? What does that mean to you? It means someone who's able to get up and stand on their own 2 feet no longer can. We have to work on our health, our emotional, our physical, our financial health. And a lot of us need help, hand up, from time to time. Now, I was fortunate to retire in 2006 from the United States Air Force after 21 years. But I had an income of about $6,000, housing paid for, a little monthly money for food. And then when I retired, that $6,000 went down to about $1,500. Most of us, once you're used to living a certain standard, even traveling the world, cannot live on a much lower income. Now, sure, I'm retired and thankful for that. I had a master's degree in business, an MBA, and I could not find work in this town. I'd apply for jobs at gas stations. Please, give me a chance. Let me just get a job, be a cashier. And being told time and time again that I'm overqualified and they're afraid I'm going to take their job. February 29th, 2008, I checked into the Good Samaritan homeless shelter. I'm a guy, retired Air Force, captain, MBA. Actually, I just started my real estate license and lost everything. And after you get over the woe is me, life sucks, it's not fair, you have to humble yourself somewhere sometimes. And we see it every day on the streets, people pushing shopping carts, carrying sleeping bags, hiding in the woods. A lot of them are veterans, like me. And I was thankful I could check into a shelter and have some food. I had dinner at least every night and a place to sleep. Too many of us are afraid to ask for help. And those that do ask for help often do not get the help that they need or deserve. And we heard Sandy talk about it herself, waiting almost a year, and sometimes longer, for help from the VA, the Veterans Administration. And regardless if we deserve it, regardless if we were seen calm down, regardless if we broke our leg, there's no guarantee we're going to get help. At least not right away through the VA. Now, I'm fortunate. I don't know how to say fortunate. I'm a disabled vet. Is that fortunate? I don't know. I've been a commander of the Disabled American Veterans for the last 6 or 7 years and past commander of the American Legion. And these are things I did after I left the homeless shelter. I got my PhD after I left the homeless shelter. But I'm going to tell you, it took someone to give me some support. Someone say, I believe in you. You can do it. You're smart. You're educated. Get out of this situation you're in and make it happen. Go out there and make it happen once again. And too many of us get beaten down time and time again when we're afraid to try something new. When we're afraid to get back out in the rat race, per se. Today, I'm so thankful I haven't had a job in 12 years. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a lot of things going in my life, and I'm very proud of it. But I needed that help once upon a time. I needed help to tell me to go back to school. I needed help, or someone said, yeah, you're worth it. Get up out of there. Let me help you. I needed help from someone who, quite frankly, gave a damn. And that's why we're here today. We're not talking about just homeless veterans per se. We're focusing on the homeless female veteran. And a lot of us become homeless for different reasons. Losing a job, house burning down in California, that's a reality. Spouse leaving us, kids stealing from us. Whatever the case is, not everyone's substance abuse, as most of us thought. Until you live in the trenches with those who've had it all. I have a friend of mine, a Vietnam veteran himself, made millions, lost millions, made millions again, lost millions again, and today lives in a bus. We all need to take chances. We all need to believe in more than we are. And people like Sandy Blair has a vision. Has a vision to do more, not for herself. She's very selfless. I'm proud to call her a fellow Air Force veteran. I'm proud to call her a fellow disabled American veteran. I'm proud to call her a fellow Toastmaster. And more importantly, I'm proud to call Sandy Blair a friend. Please join me and many others of us here while we join Team Blair. Quite frankly, it takes one of us to have a vision to step out and do something outside of ourselves. And she is a woman getting it done. She has community support. And I encourage each and every one of you to join us while we do something great in this community and possibly communities around the nation while we help our homeless female woman veteran. I appreciate you, Sandy, and I appreciate all of you for showing up today. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Joseph. Big round of applause for Joseph, please. Dr. Stoya. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to Steve Barrett, please. Steve Barrett is the founder of Band of Brothers.
Good job.
Doing amazing things in this community. And I know he has a story to tell. Thank you, Steve.
Don't go away just yet. So, we met, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? And, yes, I'm Steve Baird. I'm a former Marine veteran. But actually, more importantly, I'm an American veteran, because that's all that really matters at this time in life. I started a nonprofit to put veterans together through recreational sports. In the process, we decided that we were going to open up a house for homeless veterans because it's near and dear to my story too. And when I met you, Sandy, we sat out in the parking lot outside of Toastmasters, and believe it or not, Sandy was actually recognized as a better speaker than me, and that's fantastic. So you got some great people. But let me tell you, let me give you just a brief synopsis of what this experience is like. From one person, from a veteran who's been homeless, who's lived at the shelter, who's drug through the mud and thought that we have no self-value and we can't be a productive member of society, we can't be a husband, a wife, a father, a mother, that we failed our kids. This conversation, we talked about God earlier. God put us in that parking lot that night, and we sat there and we told this story. And it just so happens that the Toastmasters meeting is right outside the Good Samaritan area. And I pointed out where I lived, and I pointed out where things began and the discussion began, and pacts were made. And now to be up here today with you is wonderful. And I I cannot express like what's inside to say that no matter what you do and no matter what you're going to go through, you're going to have support, and you've got the drive, and you have the experience now and the credibility to do what you need to do, and we are going to help you. And so God calls upon those that need to be called upon sometimes, and they put us through the ringer. But sister, make no mistake, you were the one chosen for this, and there is nobody better than you. See, Sandy recognized that there is a need to support our female and women veterans. Band of Brothers, it's funny, we get approached often. Does that mean that it's just about men? No, absolutely not. We have our sisters there too. See, Band of Brothers might have been an HBO movie. It might have been a unit in the Army, an airborne unit in World War II. But predates that, it goes back to Shakespeare and Henry V. Talks about, he who shed blood with me today shall always be my brother. It's about somebody that's going through those experiences, hard times with you. That's what it's about. And so, Band of Brothers will be pairing with you. You have our full resources. We are going to do this. We're going to challenge the leaders in the community to recognize that we don't have everything we need to get the job done here. We've spoken many times. Our house, I have 8 veterans in there. 8 males, I have 1 family in one and another male in another. But we don't have rooms for our females. And it makes me sick inside to know that every time a female veteran comes up and says, hey, can I get a place to stay? I can fit in with the men. I know you could. I know you could. But we don't have the laws to support that. We don't have the communities to support that. And right now we have land, but it's not actually accessible to be putting tiny homes on. So we've got work to do in our community, and we're going to help lead the way with you, and we're going to get this done. That home that you built, is it you built that? Will you please stand up for a second? I know you're going to get to see everybody, but hey, brother, I don't even know your name, but I will by the end of the night. That is a fantastic thing. And that's going to do a lot of help. So folks, let's get this party started. But we're here for you tonight. This isn't about me. This is about getting things going and getting you going. But I want to pledge from our whole group that the moment I met you and they met you, Ray Robledo, I mean, you have been welcomed into this family, and we're going to get it done. So for Sandy, let's get this going tonight. Let's raise some money. We got the best oxygen family in the entire world here. So let's do this. Let's do our part, everyone. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Santa Maria just keeps delivering. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Right now, we're about to get started. I'd like to please welcome to the stage Colonel. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I'm going to pause. Do your thing. Did you guys hear that? Marina's my marketing director. We had a hiccup with this software. She's called tech support. She's now going and giving you, hand delivering to you, your paddle number. So if you could please give her your name when she comes to your table so she can give you your correct paddle number. The auction is about to begin. Again, please, I'd like to welcome to the stage Colonel James Jim Lyons, infamous auctioneer Walterman.
Well, thank you very much. How about that? A Southern Sergeant and a West Coast redneck up on the stage. I don't know how many of you have had a chance to meet this young lady, but I met her just about a week ago. I want Santa Maria to welcome a mover and shaker in our town because she's fixing to make some big waves in this community. And you're helping our veterans, and you're helping those who put their lives on the line to protect us so we can do the kind of things we're doing tonight. You're helping the right cause. We're going to kick that off tonight. I'm not going to make a big speech about why you're here. You know why you're here. You know what we're raising money for. And I believe, having said that, let's go right to work.
Where are my moms? Michaela, can you collect those cards over there at the table for me and bring it to me?
Okay.
Whichever one you pick up. Yep. Is this a carrot cake? Opie?
Opie, what is
carrot
this?
cake?
What is this? Opie? Carrot cake. Carrot cake. So I'm gonna...
Right now, we're going to show you guys this lovely, homemade, from scratch carrot cake by Opie Blanco.
Now, you all been to a live auction before. You know why we're here, and I'm going to tell you something right now. We had a great dinner, and I think we ought to give a big round of applause to those who prepared and served that dinner. They did an awesome job. If you want dessert, we've got a very few special desserts. We're going to auction them off. High bidder gets a dessert, and the money goes to this great cause. You tell me, they tell me there's a carrot cake right there. Homemade it is, they're not a Calvin and a carload. Send them in $100 bill, send them one, send them in $100. Send them in 50, you want to bid $50 here, send them in 50, send them in $50, send them in 20. You able to bid $20, send them in $20, here, 20, 30, 40. I'm at 30 down here, now 40 over here, now $40 bid right there, now 40, 50. And now 60 over there, now 60, 70. I'm at 60 over here, now $70 bid right there, now 70, now 60, 70. I'm at 60, I like them at $70, 60, 70. I'm at 60, you want to bid $70. I'm at 60, you want to bid 70. And now 80 over there, now $80 bid back there, now 70, 80. It's your turn, sir, 70, 80. I'm at $70, you want to bid 80, you want to bid 80 over there, now 70, now 80 over here, now $80 bid back there, now 80. Yes, he did. Now 90. Now $90 bid back there, now 90. Now 80, 90. I'm at $80, you want to bid 90, you want to bid 90 over here, now $90 bid back there, now 80, $90. I'm at 80, you want to bid 90, you want to bid 90 over there, now 80, 90. I sold it to you right there for $80. The bidder number is... Oh, don't have bidder numbers yet. Well, we're going to keep track of who's buying these. Kate goes right there. You know what I'm going to ask you? We're going to scoot right through this and make a lot of money. If you're standing, would you please have a seat? Keep your conversation to a minimum. We're going to scoot through these auction items. We're going to make a lot of money for this great cause. Let's kick them off right. Welcome them to Santa Maria. Sergeant, 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 I need you up here. Next one.
Right now we have, brownies. Okay, my daughter made these brownies and I'm telling you they're fantastic. These brownies were homemade this morning.
Where's your daughter? That's what I thought. Right there, hold up your hand. Here we go, right there now. Set him in $10 and have an option. Set him in 10, 20, 30. I'm at $10 down here, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, now 20, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, 30, 40. I'm at 30 over there, now $40 bidder back there, now 50 over here, now $50 bidder, now 40, 50. I'm at 40, 50 over there, now 60 here, now $60 bidder back there, now 60. I'm at $50, you want to bid 60, you want to bid $60 over here, now 50, 60. I'm at $50, you want to bid 60, you want to bid 60. Did you get it, ma'am? 50, 60, Taylor, she bid to you 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60 over there, now 60, another bid back there, now 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60, are you done? 50, now go to the cupcakes right there, homemade this morning, 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60, and I sold them right here for $50. The bidder is right back there, yep. $50. Bidder number? Okay, need a bidder number right quick. Bidder number? We know who she is. Okay, next one. Next one.
Cupcakes.
Ma'am.
These are
these
some handmade cupcakes this morning, spun fresh from Opie Blanco.
Oh, you meant right there for cupcakes it is. Send them in $500. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Send them in 10. Send them in 10, 20. I'm at $10 now, 20 now, 30 over here now, $40 bidder now, 40 now, 40 now, 30 over here now, $40 bidder now, 40. And now 40 over here now, 50 here now, $50 bidder back there now, 50, 60. I bid 50, I'm up here, boys now, 50 now, 60 over there now, $60 bidder back there now, 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid $60 over there now, 50, 60 over there now, 60. Hey, guess what, everybody? Just so you don't get mad later, that's my bid. It's in at $50. Send him in 60. I bid 50. You want to bid 60 over there now? 60. Coming to the front stage right here. 50, 60. I bid $50. You want to bid 60 over there now? 60. On the bid back here now. 50, 60. I bid 50. You want to be 60, and I. Guess what, Sergeant? We just bought him for $50. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute. Sing now. Done by him? Now, I want to know this. Where's that lady that sang the national anthem? Miss Beebe, where are you? I need you up here right quick, really fast. I wish tonight NBC, CBS, and ESPN would be here to listen how God intended that national anthem to be sung, because that's how it's supposed to be sung. And I got news for you. You did such a great job. Those are your cupcakes. You get anybody you want to there for you. You did an awesome job tonight. God bless you. God bless. That's awesome. Share it with your friends. Next one.
Next one, we have the chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, fresh baked this morning by Miss Opie Glasgow.
Oh, you bet. Wait right there now. Hold it. What do we got now? We got more cupcakes. All right, these are cupcakes again. All right, cupcake 10, 20. I've been $10 down there now, 20 over here now, 20 over there now, 20 now, 20 now, 20 over here now, 20 over there now, $10, $20. I've been 10 now, 20 now, 30 over there now, 40 over there back there now, 40 over here now, 40 over there back there now, 40. I've been 30 right there now, 40 over here now, 40 over there back here now, 40 over there now, 40 over there now, 40. You want back in, sir? 30, 40. Hey, I just paid 50 for a box that wasn't as good. 40, $50. I've been 30, as a matter of fact, 40. Well, I've been 40 over there, now 40, now I've been 30 down here. Bid me $40. Bid me $35, sir. 30, 35, yes, you did, now 40. I've been 35 over here, now 40, now a bit back there, now 40 over here, now 40, now a bit down there, now 40, now 35, 40. Yes, you did, now 45 over there. Way in the back, 45, 50. I've been 45 back there, now 50 over here, now $50 in the back here, now 50 over there, now 5 over here, now $55 a bit, now 5. I've been $50 back there, now 5 here, now 5 over there, back here, now 5 here, now 5 over here, now 5 over there, now 5. You bought them way in the back for $50 bill, bit of number. Back there, that cowboy hat, I think, $50 bit of number, please.
Our next cake is a chocolate mousse cake. Chocolate mousse cake. Opie Glasgow. Chocolate mousse cake.
John, I need that better number again, please. 154, bidder 154, the last bidder. Here we go. Whoa, guess what? This is the last dessert in the whole wide world. You don't get this one, you don't get dessert tonight. Right here is chocolate cake. You can tell things that have been 10, 20. I'm at 10, not 20 over here, not 20 over here, not 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, back there, now 10. And now 20 over there, now 30 over here, now 40 over there, back there, now 50 here, now 60 over there, now 170. I'm at 160, now 70 over there, now 170, 80 over here, now $180 back there, now 180, 90. And now 2 over there, up here, here, 220 over there, now 20, now 30 over there, now 230 over there, back there, now 230. Hey, you know what? They're bidding $220 on a piece of cake, and you're sitting there like it's quiet in here. I'm at 2 over there, now 230 over there, now 240 over here, now 250 over there, now 250, 60, 70. And now 280 over there, now 3 here, now 300 over there, back there, now 3 over here, now 10 over there, now 10 over there, now 10, now 10, now 10, now what do you got? 300, 310. I'm at 300, you want to be 310 over there, now 10 over there, back here, now 10 over here, now 10 over there, now 10, now 10, now 10, now do it again, now 300 over there, now 10. I'm at 300, are you done? 300 over there, back there, now 10 over here, now 10. You bought them, sir, for $300 free. 1, 2, 3, bidder 1, 2, 3, bidder 1, 2, 3. Next one. By the way, when Sergeant Sandy came and rounded me up as a referral from our good friend Terry Lee Coleman, I said, there you are, Terry Lee. I want to thank you for that. We brought along 2 of California's best bid spotters. I may be a little bit biased, but on my left, please make welcome a sophomore at Cal Poly Ag Business Major. She's your 2015 Santa Maria El Tronio Queen Miss Taylor Lines. And on this side of the room, your proud daddy who's got his own auction service right here in Santa Maria. He's the 2008 California State Champion bid spotter. Please make welcome John Lines. Now we got some more great items for your bidding pleasure. We want to bring them up here. Bring them all up at one time and stand them right over here.
Okay, first one we're going to call right now is Salt Caves. Salt Caves of Santa Barbara County. Inside, you have a $135 gift certificate. You got body lotion, hand and cuticle balm, 2 cups
hand auction. So you get 50 here, now 50 over there, now 60 here, now 60 over there, down there, now 60 over there, now 70 over there, now 70, now 70, now 70, now 80 over here, now 80, 90. I bet 80, now 90 over there, now 100 over there, back there, now 1 over here, now 100 over there, down here, now 1 over there, now 90 over there, now 1, now 10 over there, now 10 over there, now 10. And now 20 over there, back there, now 110, 120 over there, back here, now 110, 20. And now 130 over there, now 130 over there, back there, now 120, 130. I'm at 120, 130 over there, back there, 130 over here, 130, 40. I'm at 130, 40, 150 over there, 150. What back in, sir? 140, 50. I'm at 140, 100. Can I just tell you something? I want to call your attention sometime in San Maria, California. You just heard that great veteran get up here and give me a speech a minute ago on why we need to help this cause. Guess who's bidding $150? Is that same man right there and put his money where his mouth is. You bet he did. He bid 150. And now 60. It's your turn. 70. I'm at 150 now. 7. Sir, it's your turn again now. 150, 60, 70 over there now. 80 over there back here now. 80. I'm at 170 now. 80 over here now. 180 over. Bid back there now. 180, 170, 180. I'm at 171. I'm at 180 and I. So 180, 90. I'm at 180, 190 over there, and $190 back there, now 2 over here, now 210 over there, now 210 over there, now 210. I'm at 200 right in front of you, sir. 200, 210, 20. I'm at 210, 20, 220 over there, now 20 over there, now 20 over here, now 20 over there, now 20. And now 220 over there, now 20 over there, now 20 over here, now 20 over there, now 50. And now 60 over there, now 60 over there, 250, 260. And now 70 over there, now 70 over there, back there. 270 over there, now 260, 70. You're not getting give him a round of applause. 260, 270. I'm at 270 over there, now 280 over there, back there, now 280 over there, now 280. I'm at 270, I'm at 280, now 90 over here, got it over there, now 90. I'm at 290 over there, now 90 over there, now 3 over here, now 3 over there, back there, now 3 here, now 3 over there, down here, now 3. And now 300 over there, back there, now 3 over there, now 300 over there, down here, now 3. And now 40 over there, now 3. I'm the 300, you want to be 320, I'd like it at 320. I'm the 300, you want to be 320, and I sold it right there for $300. Whatever number is.
To be continued for the next clip tomorrow. Social media shows
is about branding, opportunity, and outreach. We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
here we're a family.
We are family.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing.
We are family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
Take chances. We all need to believe in what we are, and people like Sandy Blair has a vision to do more, not for herself. She's very selfless. I'm proud to call her a fellow Air Force veteran. I'm proud to call her a fellow disabled American veteran. I'm proud to call her a fellow Toastmaster. And more importantly, I'm proud to call Sandy Blair a friend. Please join me and many others of us here while we join Team Blair. Quite frankly, it takes one of us to have a vision to step out and do something outside of ourselves. And she is a woman getting it done. She has community support, and I encourage each and every one of you to join us while we do something great in this community and possibly communities around the nation while we help our homeless female woman veteran. I appreciate you, Sandy, and I appreciate all of you for showing up today. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Joseph. Big round of applause for Joseph, please. Dr. Skoda. Right now, if I can introduce you to Steve Barrett, please. Steve Barrett is the founder of Band of Brothers, doing amazing things in this community. And I know he has a story to tell. Thank you, Steve.
Don't go away just yet. So, we met, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? And, yes, I'm Steve Baird. I'm a former Marine veteran. But actually, more importantly, I'm an American veteran, because that's all that really matters at this time in life. I started a nonprofit to put veterans together through recreational sports, and in the process, we decided that we were going to open up a house for homeless veterans. Because it's near and dear to my story, too. And when I met you, Sandy, we sat out in the parking lot outside of Toastmasters, and believe it or not, Sandy was actually recognized as a better speaker than me, and that's fantastic. So you got some great things ahead. But let me give you just a brief synopsis of what this experience is like. From one person, from a veteran who's been homeless, who's lived at the shelter, who's drugged through the mud and thought that we have no self-value and we can't be a productive member of society, we can't be a husband, a wife, a father, a mother, that we failed our kids. This conversation, we talked about God earlier. God put us in that parking lot that night, and we sat there and we told this story, and it just so happens that the Toastmasters meeting is right outside the Good Samaritan area. And I pointed out where I lived, and I pointed out where things began and the discussion began, and pacts were made, and now to be up here today with you is wonderful. And I cannot express like what's inside to say that no matter what you do, and no matter what you're going to go through, you're going to have support, and you've got the drive, and you have the experience now and the credibility to do what you need to do, and we are going to help you. And so God calls upon those that need to be called upon sometimes, and they put us through the ringer. But sister, make no mistake, you were the one chosen for this, and there is nobody better than you. See, Sandy recognized that there is a need to support our women veterans. Band of Brothers, it's funny, we get approached often. Does that mean that it's just about men? No, absolutely not. We have our sisters there too. See, Band of Brothers might have been an HBO movie. It might have been a unit in the Army, an airborne unit in World War II. But predates that, it goes back to Shakespeare and Henry V. Talks about, he who shed blood with me today shall always be my brother. It's about somebody that's going through those experiences, hard times with you. That's what it's about. And so, Band of Brothers will be pairing with you. You have our full resources. We are going to do this. We're going to challenge the leaders in the community to recognize that we don't have everything we need to get the job done here. We've spoke many times. Our house, I have 8 veterans in there, 8 males. I have one family in one and another male in another. But we don't have rooms for our females. And it makes me sick inside to know that every time a female veteran comes up and says, hey, can I get a place to stay? I can fit in with the men. I know you could. I know you could. But but we don't have the laws to support that. We don't have the communities to support that. And right now we have land, but it's not actually accessible to be putting tiny homes on. So we've got work to do in our community, and we're gonna help lead the way with you, and we're gonna get this done. That home that you built, is it you built that? Will you please stand up for a second? I know you're gonna get to see everybody, but hey brother, I don't even know your name, but I will by the end of the night. That is a fantastic thing. And that's gonna do a lot of help. So folks, let's get this party started, but we're here for you tonight. This isn't about me, this is about getting things going and getting you going, but I want to pledge from our whole group that the moment I met you and they met you, Ray Robledo, I mean, you have been welcomed in this family and we're going to get it done. So for Sandy, let's get this going tonight. Let's raise some money. We got the best auctioneer family in the entire world here. So let's do this. Let's do our part, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. That's what I'm talking about. Santa Maria just keeps delivering. Thank you, Steve. Right now, we're about to get started. I'd like to please welcome to the stage Colonel. I'm sorry, hold on one second. I'm going to pause. Do your thing. Did you guys hear that? Marina's my marketing director. We had a hiccup with the software. She's called tech support. She's now going and giving you, hand delivering to you, your paddle number. So if you could please give her your name when she comes to your table so she can give you your correct paddle number. The auction is about to begin. Again, please, I'd like to welcome to the stage Colonel James Jim Glines, infamous auctioneer, world-renowned.
Well, thank you very much. How about that? A Southern sergeant and a West Coast redneck up on the stage. I don't know how many of you have had a chance to meet this young lady, but I met her just about a week ago. I want Santa Maria to welcome a mover and shaker in our town because she sticks to make some big waves in this community. And you're helping our veterans, and you're helping those who put their lives on the line to protect us so we can do the kind of things we're doing tonight. You're helping the right cause. We're going to kick that off tonight. I'm not going to make a big speech about why you're here. You know why you're here, and you know what we're raising money for. And I believe, having said that, let's go right to work.
Where my mamas? If I can have you guys over at the dessert stand. Okay, you've got it. You've got it under control. Michaela, can you collect those cards over there at the table for me and bring it to me? Okay. Whichever one you pick up. Yep. Is this a carrot cake? Opie, what is carrot cake?
What is this? Opie? Carrot cake. So I'm gonna...
Right now we're going to show you guys this lovely, homemade, from scratch carrot cake by Opie Blanco.
Now, you all been to a live auction before. You know why we're here, and I'm going to tell you something right now. We had a great dinner, and I think we ought to give a big round of applause to those who prepared and served that dinner. They did an awesome job. If you want dessert, we've got a very few special desserts. We're going to auction them off. High bidder gets a dessert, and the money goes to this great cause. You tell me, they tell me there's a carrot cake right there. Homemade it is, there's not a calorie in a carload. Send a bit $100 bill, send it once, send a bit $100, send a bit $50. You want a bit $50 here, now send a bit $50, send a bit $50, send a bit $20. People have bid $20. Everyone at $20 there, 20, 30, 40. I'm at 30 down here, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder back there, now 40, 50, and now 60 over there, now 60, 70. I'm at 60 over here, now $70 bidder right there, now 70, now 60, 70. I'm at 60, you like I'm at $70, 60, 70. I'm at 60, you want to bid $70? I'm at 60, you want to bid 70, and now 80 over there, now $80 bidder back there, now 70, 80. It's your turn, 70, 80. I'm at $70, you want to bid 80, you want to bid 80 over there, now 70, now 80 over here, now $80 bidder back there, now 80. Yes, he did. Now 90. Now $90 bidder back there, now 90. Now 80, 90. I'm at $80. You want to bid 90. You want to bid 90 over here, now $90 bidder back there, now 80, $90. I'm at 80. You want to bid 90. You want to bid 90 over there, now 80, 90. I sold it to you right there for $80. The bidder number is. Oh, don't have bidder numbers yet. Well, we're going to keep track of who's buying these. Kate goes right there. You know what I'm going to ask you? We're going to scoot right through this and make a lot of money. If you're standing, would you please have a seat? Keep your conversation to a minimum. We're going to scoot through these auction items. We're going to make a lot of money for this great cause. Let's kick them off right. Welcome them to Santa Maria. Sergeant, I need you up here. Next one.
Right now we have, brownies. Okay, my daughter made these brownies and I'm telling you they're fantastic. These brownies were home baked this morning. Wow.
Where's your daughter? That's what I thought. Right there, hold up your hand. Here we go, right there now. Instead of bid $10, have an auction. Instead of bid 10, 20, 30. I'm bid $10 down here, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, now 20, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, 30, 40. I'm bid $30 over there, now $40 bidder back there, now 50 over here, now $50 bidder, now 40, 50. I bid 40, 50 over there, now 60 here, now $60 bidder back there, now 60. I bid $50, you want to bid 60, you want to bid $60 over here, now 50, 60. I bid $50, you want to bid 60, you want to bid 60. Did you get it, ma'am? 50, 60, Taylor, she bid to you 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60 over there, now $60 bidder back there, now 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60. Are you done? 50 now. Look at the cupcakes right there, home made this morning, 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60, and I sold it right here for $50. The bidder is right back there, Jim. $50. Bidder number? Okay, need a bidder number right quick. Bidder number? We know who she is. Okay, next lot. Next lot.
Cupcakes. And these are some handmade cupcakes this morning, spun fresh from OP Blanco.
Oh, you bet right there for cupcakes it is. Should have been $500. Oh, I'm sorry, I think my mistake. Should have been 10. Should have been 10, 20. I'm big $10, now 20, now 30 over here, now $40 bidder, now 40, now 40, now 30 over here, now $40 bidder, now 40. And now 40 over there, now 50 here, now $50 bidder back there, now 50, 60. I bid 50, I'm up here, boys, now 50, now 60 over there, now $60 bidder back there, now 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to bid $60 over there, now 50, 60 over there, now 60. Hey, guess what, everybody? Just so you don't get mad later, that's my bid that's in at $50. So they bid 60. I bid 50, you want to bid 60 over there, now 60. Coming to the front stage right here, 50, 60. I bid $50, you want to bid 60 over there, now $60 bid back here, now 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to be 60, and I? Guess what, Sergeant? We just bought them for $50. Whoop, 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 whoa, 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 wait a minute. We okay? 50, sit now. Did I buy him? Now, I want to know this. Where's that lady that sang the national anthem? Miss Peavy, where are you? I need you up here right quick, really fast. I wish tonight NBC, CBS, and ESPN would be here to listen how God intended that national anthem to be sung, because that's how it's supposed to be sung. And I got news for you. You did such a great job. Those are your cupcakes. You give anybody you want to, but they're for you. You did an awesome job tonight. God bless you. God bless. That's awesome. Share it with your friends. Next lot.
Next lot, we have the chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, fresh baked this morning by Miss Opie Blanco.
Oh, you bet. Where? Right there now. Hold it. What do we got now? You got more cupcakes. All right, these are cupcakes again. All right, tell me 10, 20. I'm bid $10 down here, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, now 20, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now $10, $20. I'm bid 10, now 20, now 30 over there, now $40 bidder back there, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder back there, now 40. I'm bid $30 right there, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder back here, now 40 over there, now $40 bidder, now 40. One back in, sir, 30, 40. Hey, I just paid 50 for a bunch, it wasn't this good. 40, $50. I bid 30 as a matter of fact, 40. I want to bid 40 over there, now $40, bid 30 down here, bid me $40. Bid me $35, sir. 30, 35, yes he did, now 40. I bid 35 over here, now $40 bidder back there, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder down there, now 40, now 35, 40. Yes he did, now 45 over there, way in the back, 45, 50. I bid 45 back there, now 50 over here, now $50 bidder back here, now 50 over there, now 5 over here, now $55 bidder, now 5. I bid $50 back there, now 5 here, now $5 bidder back here, now 5 here, now 5 over here, now $5 bidder, now 5. You bought them way in the back for $50 bill, bidder number. Back there that cowboy hat, I think, $50, bidder number, please.
Our next cake is chocolate mousse cake. Chocolate mousse cake. OP, black gold, chocolate mousse cake.
John, I need that bidder number again, please. 154, bidder 154, the last bidder. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, guess what? This is the last dessert in the whole wide world. You don't get this one, you don't get dessert tonight. Right there it is, chocolate cake, and you tell me it should have been 10, 20. I've been 10, now 20 over here, now $30 bidder back there, now 40, 50, 60 over there, now $70 bidder, now 80 over here, now $90 bidder, now $100 bidder back there, now 10. And now 20 over there, now 30 over here, now $40 bidder back there, now 50 here, now $60 bidder, now 170. I bid 160, now 70 over there, now 170, 80 over here, now $180 bidder back there, now 180, 90. And now 2 over there, now 10 here, now 210, 220 over there, now 20, now 30 over there, now $230 bidder back there, now 230. Hey, you know what? They're bidding $220 on a piece of cake, and you're sitting there like it's quiet in here. I'm at 2 over there, now 2, 30 over there, now 2, 40 over here, now 2, 50 over there, now 2, 150, 60, 70. And now 2, 80 over there, now 3 here, now $300 bidder back there, now 3 over here, now 10 over there, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10, now what do you got? 300, 310. I'm at 300, you're going to be 310 over there, now $10 bidder back here, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10, now do it again, now $300 bidder, now 10. I'm at 300, are you done? $300 bidder back there, now 10 over here, now 10. You bought them, sir, for $300, $300. Bidder number 1, 2, 3, bidder 1, 2, 3, bidder 1, 2, 3. Next line. By the way, when Sergeant Sandy came and rounded me up as a referral from our good friend Terry Lee Coleman, there you are, Terry Lee. I want to thank you for that. We brought along 2 of California's best bid spotters. I may be a little bit biased, but on my left, please make welcome a sophomore at Cal Poly Ag Business major. She's your 2015 Santa Maria Elks Rodeo Queen, Miss Taylor Glines. And on this side of the room is our proud daddy who got his own auction service right here in Santa Maria. He's the 2008 California State Champion bid spotter. Please make welcome John Glines. Now we've got some more great items for your bidding pleasure. You want to bring them up here? Bring them up. Bring them all up at one time and stand them right over here.
Okay, first one we're going to call right now is Salt Caves. Salt Caves of Santa Barbara County. Inside, you have a $135 gift certificate. You got body lotion, hand and cuticle balm, 2 complimentary Salt Cave sessions, and mineral drink salts. If you've never been to Santa Barbara Salt Caves, you do not want to miss this basket.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to have to like that tonight. You're going to go in the rain. I'll tell you, how about that? Set it at $50 and have an auction. Set it at 50 here, now 50 over there, now 60 here, now $60 bidder down there, now 60 over there, now $70 bidder, now 70, now 70, now 70, now 80 over here, now 80, 90. I'm at 80, now 90 over there, now $100 bidder back there, now 1 over here, now $100 bidder down there, now 1 over there, now $90 bidder, now 1, now 10 over there, now $10 bidder, now 10. And now $20 bidder right there, now $110, $120 bidder back here, now $110, $20. And now $130 over there, now $130 bidder back there, now $120, $130. I'm at $120, you want to be $130 bidder back there, now $130 over here, now $130, $40. I'm at $130, $40, $150 over there, and $150. You want back in, sir? $140, $50. I'm at $140, you want to be $100. Can I just tell you something? I want to call your attention to something happened in Santa Maria, California. You just heard that great veteran get up here and give you a speech a minute ago about why we needed to help this cause. Guess who's bidding $150? It's that same man right there and put his money where his mouth is. You bid it here, you bid $150. And now 60, it's your turn, 70. I'm at 160 now, sir, it's your turn again now, 150, 60, 70 over there, now 80, got a bidder back here, now 80. I'm at 170, now 80 over here, now $180, bidder back there, now 180, 170, 180. I'm at 170, want to bid 180, and so 180, 90. I'm at 180, 190 over there, now $190 bidder back there, now 2 over here, now 210 over there, now 210 over there, now 210. I'm at 200 right in front of you, sir. 200, 210, 20. I'm at 210. You want to be 220 over there, now $20 bidder back here, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20. And now 220 over there, now $20 bidder down there, now 20, now 40 over here, now 40 over there, now $40 bidder, now 50. And now 60 over there, now $60 bidder, 250, 260. And now 70 over there, now $70 bidder back there, now 270 over there, now 260, 70. If you're not big, give me a big round of applause. 260, 270. I'm at 270, now 80 over there, now $280 bidder back there, now 280 over there, now 280. I'm at 270, like I'm at 280 to 90 over here. Got it over there, now 90. I'm at 290 over there, now 90, now 3 over here, now 300 bidder back there, now 3 here, now 300 bidder down here, now 3. And now $300 bidder back here, now 3 over there, now 300 bidder down here, now 3. And now 20 over there, now $320 bidder back there, now $300 bidder back there, now 320. I'm at 300, you want to be 320, you like it at 320. I'm at 300, you want to be 320, and I sold them right there for $300. The bidder number is 180, bidder number 181. 118, bidder number 118, the buyer. 118, next lot.
First American is in the building. Thank you so much. Our next basket is filled with snacks, teas, picnic basket, and chips.
That was 310 on the last item, 310. All right, here we go. Whoa, what a pretty little basket that is. Right in time for the holidays. You tell me, should have been $50 bill, have an auction. Somebody bid 50 here, now $50 bidder down here, now 50. And now 50 over here, now $50 bidder down there. Now full of surprises, 50, 60. I bid 50 over there, now 60. Well, Cracker Jack, here's the box full of trees, 50, 60. I bid 50 over there, now 60 here, now $60 bidder down there, now 50, 60. I bid $50, you want to be 60, you like I bid $60 bidder down here, now 50, 60. I bid $50, you like I bid 60 over there, now $60 bidder down here, now 60 over there, now 50, 60. I bid 50, you want to be 60, are you done? 50, 60, and I sold it, John, your way. $50 bill is bidder number. Bidder number is 110. I can't read it, I'm sorry. 18109. 109, bidder 109. Your hands against the light, I can't read it. 109, the buyer, next lot, $50.
Next up is Prescale. Prescale Winery has donated a $100 gift card to their location.
So we're going to sell a $100 gift card. We'll start at $200, I think. So it'll be 50, 60 for $100. And now 60 there, now 70 over here, now 80 over there, now here, now 90 over here, now 100 over there, back there, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10, now $100 bidder, now 10. And now 20, now 30 over there, now $120 bidder back there, now 130, 140 over there, now $140 bidder back there, now 140. Prescale Winery, here we come, 130, 140. I bid 130, now 40 over there, now $40 bidder back here, now 40 over there, now 40, 50. And now 50 over there, now $150 bidder back here, now 150, 60. I bid 150, now 60 over there, now $60 bidder back there. Your turn, ma'am, 150, 60. I bid 150, the race is on, get the lead, 160, 70, now 80 over there, now 180. I'm at 170, you want to be $180 bidder back there, now 180 over here, now $180 bidder back there, now 180. I'm at 170 right there, 180, 190 over there. Oops, you bid 180, 190, I'm 180, 90. I'm at 180, 190 over there, and $190 bidder back there, and 180, 90. I sold it to you for $180 and his bidder number, $180. And his bidder number, 138, bidder 138 the buyer, 138 the buyer. Next lot.
Next lot is Coleman Farms, a case of 2015 Pinot Noir, Midnight Mischief. I don't know, Christmas is coming.
Hey, where's Doug and Terry Lynn? Let me see you in the back of there. I hope you got a chance to look at the label on this wine. It is awesome. Comes from the Coleman Winery, and they don't make them any better than they make them right there. And you know what's featured on that label? Bunch of pigs. You know what's cool about pigs if you're a farm boy? They'll never squeal on you. All right there, you get a case of wine. Local label, you tell me. Send them in $100 bills. Second one, let's go a long way. Send them in one, send them in 120 there, and $100 bidder back there, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, now 20, now 100, 110. I'm at $100, now 10, now 20 over there, now $120 bidder back there, now 120. I'm at 110, you want to be 120, 12 bottles it is, 110, 20. I'm at 110, you want to be 120, now 130 over there, now $30 bidder back here, now 30 over here, now $30 bidder down here, now 30. And now 40 over there, now $140 bidder back there, now 150 over here, now 160. And now 160 over here, now 160, but 150 right there, now 150, 60. I'm at 150, 160 over there, now $160 bidder back there, now 150, 60. I'm at 150, he's getting 12 bottles of wine, 150, 160. And now $170 bidder back there, now sir. You can point at her all night long. I'm the only one can help you. 160, 70. I'm at 160. One more time. 160, 70. You can let a girl beat you. 160, 70. I'm at 160, now 70 over there, now $70 bidder down here, now 170 is all. And now $80 down there, now 80 over here, now $80 bidder down there, now 170, 180. I'm at 170, you want like I'm at 180. I'm at 170, you want to be at 180, 190 over there, now 90 over there, sir. They're trying to spend $200 on this case of wine. I need you to help me get them there. 180, 190. I'm at 180 and 90 over there, not 90 on the bidder down here, not 90 over there, not 90 on the bidder down, 90, not 90, not 90 on the bidder down here, not 90. I'm at 180, 190. He said no. You bought it. $180, bidder number 108. $180, bidder number 108. Next lot.
Today we have from Water Fixtures, right here in Santa Maria. Water Fixtures has donated reverse osmosis drinking water system, pure safe water products for the entire household.
Oh, you bet. I love Santa Maria, but if you know what our water's like, you need a reverse osmosis system. You tell me, sediment 3, $100 right there, not sediment 3. Sediment 3, 100 there, not 3 over here, not 3, only bid 200 there, not 2 over here, not $200 bidder down here, not 2 over here, not $200 bidder down here, not 2. So they bid $100. Let's have an auction. They bid $100. Reverse osmosis system worth about 3-4 times that. 150. I'm at 100 down there, now 50 over here, now $50 bidder, now 150 over there, now 150 over there, now 2 over here, now $200 bidder down there, now 2 here, now 250. I'm at 200, you like I'm at 250 over there, now $50 bidder, now 250 over there, now 200, 250. I'm at 200, maybe 225. I'm at 200, you want to be 225. I'm at 200, you want to be 25 there, now $25 bidder down here, now 25 here, now 25. I'm at 200, you want to be 25, you want to be 25 over there, now $225 bidder back here, now 225. I'm at 200, you want to be 225, 200, 225. Here we go. I'm at 200, you want to be 225, and I sold it right there for $200. That's a repeat bidders. Bidder number 1, 2, 3. Been buying them all night. Bidder number 1, 2, 3. Next one.
Heat Nutrition. Heat Nutrition is offering 10 prepped meals for detox. 10. Alicia's got the packages.
Hey, you bet right there. You can tell by looking, I don't need enough of that health food. All right, there it is, right there. Detox meals, all made. You just heat them up. Send him in $20, send him in 30. I'm at $20 down here, now 30 over there, now $40 bidder, now 50 over here, now 50, 60, $70 bidder right there, now 80 over here, now $90 bidder, now 90. And now $100 bidder back there, now 10 over here, now $20 bidder now, 30 over here now, 40 over here now, $40 bidder now, 40, 50. I'm at 140, 50, 160 over there now, $70 bidder down here now, 70 over here now, $80 bidder back there now, 90 over there now, 192. And now 210, 220 over there now, $230 bidder back there now, 20, 30. I'm at 220, you want to be 230 over there now, 220, 30. I'm at 220, you want to be 230 over there now, $30 bidder down there now, 30 over here now, $30 bidder down here now, 30. I'm at 200, you want to be 230, are you down? 200, you want to be 230. I'm at 220, you want to be 230, and yes sir. You got 250. I kind of like your style. 250, 60, but I like your style too. Bid me 260. I'm at 250 now, 60 over there now, $260. Bid down here now, 250, 60. I'm at 250, you want to be 260 now, 270 over there now, $70 bidder now, 70. And now 270 over there now, $70 bidder right there now, 70. Are you down? 260, 270, and I sold it right there for $260 in his bidder number. 138 the buyer, 138 the bidder number, 138, next lot.
And I'm just asking you guys, please, when you win a bid, hold your card up, please, until you've been identified. The next one is very special. This jewelry comes all the way from Vancouver, Canada. She saw us on social media. She's a 25-year military veteran. She's also a 25-year police officer in her community. She makes bullets. She makes jewelry out of bullets. And she sent those all the way from Vancouver, Canada. 2 handmade bracelets, bullets and beads.
Now, you guys, this is what, when you come from redneck country like I do, this is what you call a get out of jail free card. It's holiday time. You buy that for the one you love, take it home, put it on the counter Monday morning, and you'll be in the running for Husband of the Week all week long. What an opportunity made by a veteran for veterans. What a way to help wind up this auction. You tell me right there, instead of bid $500. That's how to get a room quiet. Instead of bid $100, instead of bid $50, $100. I bid $50 down there, now 50 over here, now $20 bidder, now 20, now 30 over here, now $30 bidder down here, now 30, now 40 over there, now 40. And now 50 over there, now 60 over there, now 60, 70 over there, now $80 bidder back there, now 90 over here, now 110 over there, now $20 bidder, now 20. I bid 110, 120 over there, now $20 bidder back there, now 20, now 30 over here, now $30 bidder down here, now 30. I bid 120, 30, 140 over there. Whoa, I know that guy, 130, 40, 50. And now 150 over there, now 150, 140 back there, now 150 over there, now 160 over there, now 160. I'm bid 150, 160. She likes them now, 150, 160 over there, now 160. I bid 150, you want to bid 160 over there, now $160 bid back there, now 170. I bid 160, now 170 over there, now $70 bid, sir. I don't know if I can help you. 170, now 80, 180. I bid 170 over there. You get them both. 170, 80. Bid me $200, 180, $200. I bid 180, now 2. You get them both. I bid 180, now 2 over there, now $200 bid back there. You've been bidding all night long. 180, 200. I bid 180 over there, now 2 over here, now $200 bid back there, now 182. Now bid me 220, 100, 200, 220. I'm bid 200, you want to bid 220 over there. Help them make up their mind. What do you think they ought to do? 200, 220. I'm at 200, you want to bid 220 over there, now $20 bidder back there, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder down there, now 20, now 20, now 20, now $20 bidder back there, now 20. And now 20 over here, now $20 bidder back there, now 20 over here, now $20 bidder down there, now 20, now 220, 40. I'm at 220. She was almost wearing them, sir. 240 is all. I'm at 240 over there. Now 260 back there, now 260 over there, now $260 bidder back there, now 260. Taylor. If you get a lady bidding on the jewelry for herself, where's that man in her life? He's the one ought to be bidding 240, 260. I'm at 240 now, 60 over there, now $60 bid back there. I'd be pretty brave. My wife's not here. 240, 60, yes it is, now 80. I'm at 240 over there, now $80 bid back there, now 280 over here, now 3 over there, now $300 bid back there. I got 280 right there, I need 300. I'm at 280, now 3 over there, now $300 bid back there. I got 280 right there, Taylor, now 3, now 300. I'm at 280 over there, now 3. I believe she's worth it, 280, now 3. It'll be cold coffee all next week, 280, 300. I'm at 280, now 3 over here, now $300 bid back there, now 3. You bought it, sir, for $280. And your bidder number? Bidder 137, bidder number 137.
Toyota Blanco, oil change, blankets, reusable bags, and a Yeti.
Yeti cooler? Yeti cup, blanket, right there, Toyota Blanco. You tell me, should have been $20, should have been 20 down there now, 20 now, 20 over there now, 30 millimeter down there now, 30 over here now, 30 millimeter back there now, 30, 20, 30. I'm at $20 down there now, 30 over there now, 40 millimeter back here now, 40 now, 50 over there now, 60, 70. I'm at 70 there now, 80 over here now, 80 millimeter back there now, 80 over here now, 70, 80. I'm at $70, like I'm at $80 millimeter back there now, 70, 80 over here now, 80 millimeter back there now, 80. I'm at $70, you like I'm at $80 millimeter back there now, 70, $80 millimeter over there now, 80. I'm at 71, I'm at 80, you want to 80 over there. Are you done? 70, 80, and I? Sir, you've been bidding all night long, and I finally sold you something. $70, and it's bidder number 108, 108. That's your guest speaker for the evening. Whoop. My mistake. 106, the buyer. 106. My fault. That was on me. 106. Next lot.
Harley Davidson of Santa Maria has a basket, hat, cup, socks, wallet, playing cards, koozie, magnet, license plate cover, I'm not done. Gnome, yep, that's it. Gas something pin, and a notepad. Did I mention a wallet?
Alicia, that lady is traveling about 125 miles running these things around all night long showing you these items. Give her a big round of applause. I think John's right. She wore right through her shoe and she's going barefooted. I'll tell you right there. Look at that girl. She's working hard. All right, you tell me. Harley Davidson, here we come. Should have been 20, should have been 30. You have an auction. The auction's on. Hands in the air. Here we go now. 20, 30. Somebody bid 20 over here. Where's the motorcycle people? Should have been 20. You want to bid 20, 30, 40 over there. Now 50. Now 60 over there. Now 70 here. Now 70. Now 80. And now 90 over there. Now 90 over there back there. Now 80. 90 over here. Now 90 over there back there. Now 1 over there. Now 100 over there back there. Now 10. Now 20 over there. Now 20 over there. Now 20, 30. I'm at 120, 130 over there. Now $130 bid back there. Now 120, 130. And now 140 over there. Now 140, 50 over there. Now 60 over here. Now $160 bid back there. Now 160. I'm with Taylor. 150, 160. I'm at 150, 160, 170, 180 over there. Now $80 bid back there. Now 180. I'm at 170, 180 over here. Now $180 bid back here. Now 180. I'm at 170, 80, now 90 over there. Now $90 bid back there. Now 90 over here. Now $90 bid, now 90. And now 2 over there. Now $200 bid back here. Now 2 over there. Now $200 bid down here. Now 2. Now 10 over there. Now $10 bid down 10. Now 10. Now 10. I'm at 10 over there. Now 20. Now 30 over there. Now $230 bid back there. Now 220, 230. And now 240 over there. Now 240 bid back there. Now 240 over here. Now 240. I'm at 230, 240 over there. Now $40 bid down here. Now 40 over here. Now $40 bid down 40. And now 40 over there. Now 240. I'm at 230. 240 is all. I'm at 230. Want to be 240? I sold it to you, John, for $230. The bidder is bidder number 138. The buyer 138.
Our local edible arrangements. I'd like to thank these sponsors. They're in the building today. Thank you for your support. We have a $50 gift certificate to edible arrangements.
Oh, you man, that sure sounds good to me. Edible arrangements, keep these bid spotters away from them. All right, tell me right there where they at. I'll show them off here. Let people look at them and tell me. Somebody bid $20 down here, now 20 over here, now $20 there, now 20, now 30, now 40, now 50 over here, now 60, 70. And now $80 bidder back there, now 80 over here, now $70 bidder down here, now 70 over here, now $70 bidder, now 80. I bid 70 up John's way, $70, now 80. I bid 70 now, 80 over here, now $80 bidder down there, now 80 over here, now 70, 80. I'm at $70, you want to bid 80, you like I'm at $80, 70, 80, and I sold it right there for $70 in his bidder number. No idea. It's Alicia, she didn't have bidder number. It's Alicia, and she bought them. $70, you betcha, $70.
Right now, our local Smartphone Fix. Smartphone Fix is in the mall, and I believe they have another location. They are offering $100 store credit, $100 store credit to Smartphone Fix.
Whoa, I can use that for a fair work. All right, right there, you tell me, $100 bill it is. Now, instead of been 50 over there, now $50 bidder down here, now 50 over there, now $50 bidder back here, now 50. And now $60 down there, now 60 over here, now 50 over here, now $60 bit back there, now 60, 70, and now 70 over here, now 70, now 80 over there, now $80 bit back there, now 80 over there, now $80 bit down there, now 90 over here, now $90 bit, now 90, and now 100 back there, now 100 over there, now $100 bit back there, now 100 over here, now $100 bit back there, now 10 over here, now $10 bit, now 10. I bid $100 back there, now 10 over here, now $10 bit, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 110, 20. I'm at 110, 120 over there, now $120 bit back there, now 120, 30 over here, now $130 bit back there, 130. I'm at 120, 130, 140 over there, now $140 bit back there, now 130, 40. I'm at 130, 140 over there, now $140 bit back there, now 130, 140. And now 150 over there, now $150 bit back there, now 150. I'm at 150. Are you sure? 140, 150, and I sold it back there for $140, 140. And he's bid number 114. Bidder number 114. Bidder number 114. Next lot. Now $70 bidder, now 70, and now $80 bidder back there, now 80 over here, now $80 bidder back there, now 70, 80. I bid $70, you like them at 80, you like them at 90 over there, now $90 bidder back there, now 90 over here, now 90. And now 90 over there, now $80 in bid, 90 is all. I bid 80, 90, now 100 over there, now $100 bidder back there. Remember, you get all three, 100, 110. I bid $100, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10, now $100 bidder down here, now 10 over here, now $110 bidder back there, now 110. I bid $100, you like them at $110 bidder back there, now 110 over here, now 110. I bid 100, you want to be 110, 20 over there, now $120 bidder back here, now 120. I bid 110, 120, 120, 120 over there, now 120 over here, now $20 bidder down here, now 20. And now 20 over here, now 100.
Thank you, man. You join the show, baby?
Yes, I do. I guess you like this honey, huh?
That's some good honey, baby. That's not the honey I want. I want this honey. Oh yeah, baby. See. But you can't compete.
Ready to take home, hang tonight. I'm at 20, now 30, now 30, now 30, now 30 over here, now 30, 30, now 30, now 30, 30, now 30. I'm at $20, you like them at $30, bidder down there, now 30 over here, now $30 bidder down here, now 30. You bought them at $20. At bidder number, John, your way, $20, bidder number. Oh, Rhonda? You don't have a bidder number, but you're Rhonda. We got you spotted. Okay, next lot.
This is an outdoor canvas painting. This painting was given to me by my neighbor. She heard what we were doing, and this was given to her by her mother-in-law, and she had it pretty much wrapped in a bubble wrap for many, many years, taking care of it.
You bet, framed, ready to go. Hang it tonight if you like. And you tell me, send me $50. Send me 50 here, now 50 over there, now 60 here, now 60 over there, down here, now 60. All right, bid 50 over there, now 60, now 60, now 70 over there, now $70 bid back there, now 80 over here, now 90 over there, back there, now 1 over there, now 110. I bid $100, 110, 120 over there, now $20 bidder down here, now 20. Sir? She didn't tell you no when you were bidding on that jewelry. 110, 20. I bid 110, 20 over there, now $120 bidder back there, now 30 over here, now now, $30 bidder down here now, 30. I'm at 130, 140 over there now, 150 over here now, $150 bidder back there now, 150. I'm at 140, 150 over there now, $150 bidder back there now, 150. I'm at 140, 150, 150, 150, 150 over there now, 60. I'm at 160 now, 70 over there now, $70 bidder back there now, 70, 160, 70. I'm at 160, 170 over there now, $70 bidder down here now, 70. Now 180, now 2 over there, now $200 bidder back there, now 2 here, now 2, and she likes them. I'm at 180, 190, now 2 over there, now $200 bidder back here, now 2. I'm at 190, 200 over there, now $200 bidder back there, now 2, now 2, now 2, now 2, now $200 bidder, now 2. And now 210 over there, now $10 bidder down, 10, now 10, now 10, now 20 over here, now 210 bidder back there, now 20. I'm at 210, 220 over there, now 30 over here, now $230 bidder back there, now 220, 30. I'm at 220, you like I'm at 230 over there, now $30 bid. Thanks for the help, 220 over there, and I sold it to you. $220. $220. And I need your bidder number, please. You're number 1 in my heart. 137, bidder number 13. You know what? That couple spent a lot of money at that table tonight. You give them a big round of applause. Next line.
We have a basket filled of bottle of wine with glasses, candles, blanket, pillow with a home, welcome home on it, hand soap, and entryway rug from PB and Associates. Thank you.
Hey, you know what else? When you read about who your sponsors are tonight, and you see these generous bidders that are spending money for your cause, you think about them when you go shopping at Christmas time. I don't ever see the Amazon.coms and all those guys supporting our local charities. I see them trying to get your money online. You support local merchants who support us here in Santa Maria. And that beautiful basket, I see one of those nice blankets has the word hope on it. That's one of the most important words in the English language, and especially this time of year, and especially this cause. You tell me, send him in $50 bill, send him in 50. Already over in 50 over there now, 60 over here now, $70 bidder back there now, 80 over here now, $90 bidder back there now, 1 over here now, $10 bidder now, $20 over here now, 30. And now 150, 160 over there. You got 300, I like your style, 310. I'm at 300, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder down here, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder back here, now 10 over here, now 10. I'm at 300, you want to be 310 over there, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10. You bid 310? 300. I sold it to you. $300. Sold. 300. Bidder number. Bidder number. 138. Bidder number 138.
So our generous Post 56 here at the American Legion has donated this fantastic basket, 4 bottles of alcohol, margarita salt, lemon squeeze tool, chips and dip, salsa and candy.
How about that American Legion right here next to our front of this great building? What an opportunity right there. Take a look at that basket, you tell me. We're winding them up here. Send them in $50, send them in 50, 60. And now 70 over there, now 80 over here, now 90 over there, now 100 over here, now $10 bidder, now 20 over here, now $30 bidder, now 30, now 30, now 120, 30. I'm at 120, 130 over here, now $30 bidder down here, now 30 over there, now $30 bidder down here, now 30. I'm at 110, take them your way, 120, 130, 140 over there, now $40 bidder down here, now 40. And now 150 over there, now 140, 150 over there, now $150 bidder back here, now 150, 60. I'm at 150, 160 over there, now $60 bidder down here, now 60 over here, now 160, 70. I'm at 160, 170, 170, 170 over there, now $70 bidder back there, now 80. And now 180 over there, now $90 bidder back there, now 190 over here, now $190 bidder back there, now 180, 190. And now 2 over there, now $200 bidder back here, now 2, now 2, now 2, 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10. And now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10. Now do it again, now 210 over here, now 210. I'm at 200 back there, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now 10, now 20 over there, now 220. And now 30 over there, now 230 bidder down there, now 30 over here, now $30 bidder, now 30, now 30, now 30, now $30 bidder down there, now 30. I'm bid 210 over there, now 20 over there, now 30, now 40 over there, now $240 bidder back there, now 50. And now 250 over there, now $250 bidder back there, now 250 over here, now 250. I'm at 240, you want me 250, you want me 250, and I sold it back here for $240. $240, and it's bidder number 155, bidder number 155.
Okay, this is our grand finale, our last item, donated to the cause from the wonderful, beautiful, gracious staff, our loan officers at PB and Associates. This next item is Lakers versus Denver tickets. Section 117, row 14, seats 1 and 2.
Now, let me just tell you this. These are Laker tickets. LeBron James, ring any bells? They're on the floor level, and they're on the Laker side of they're under the basket on the Laker side of the field. You'll not find better tickets that we're offering you right here, right now. 2 tickets to a Laker game, and what is the specific game? Versus Denver, and we have the date? March 6th. March 6th, 2019. 2 tickets it is. You tell me, send them in $200, send them in 2, send them in 2 over there, now 2. And now 10 over here, now 2, $110 bidder down there, now 20 over here, now $40 bidder, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder, now 40, now 40, now 40, now 230, 40, 50. And now 300 over there, now 10 over here, now $10 bidder, now 10, now 10, now $300 bidder down here, now 10. Hey, let me tell you something. You hear me when I said a minute ago, they're Laker tickets, folks. LeBron James. I'm asking you 310, $300 bidder down there, now 10 over here, 2 tickets it is, 300, 310. I'm in 310, now 20 over there, now $30 bidder back there, now 40 over here, now $40 bidder back there, now 340, 50. And now 350 over there, got you in, 340, 50, now 360, sir, now I need you. I'm at 350, now 60, now 60, now 360 over there, now $60 bidder back there, now 70. I'm at 360 over here, now $70 bidder back there, now 70 here, now $70 bidder down here, now 70, now 360, 370. I'm at 360, 70 over there. I got him in, 360, 70. I'm at 360, now 70, now 80 over there, now $80 bidder down here, now 80 over there, now $80 bidder right there, now 380. Bid me $400, 380, 400, bid me 4, right quick. Yes, he did. Now 20, now 20, now 420 over there. 2 tickets it is, 420. I'm at 420 over there, now $20 bidder down. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what he just told me, Taylor? Taylor, let me have a direct shot at him. He told me if he bought those tickets, he's not taking you with him. You need me to 340, 320, 340. I'm at 320, now 340 over there, now 41. That's what I said, 400. Numbers always been hard for me. 400, 420. I'm at 420, now 440, now 440 over there, now $40 bidder down there, now 40 over there, now 40. But guess what? He's not taking you either. 440, 460. I'm at 440, now 60 over there, now 460, $1 bidder back there, now 460. I'm at 440, and like I'm at 460 over there, now $60 bidder down there, now 60 over there, now $60 bidder, now 60. And now 60 over there, now 60 here, now $60 bidder down there, now 60. Are you done? 340, 360, and I sold them right there for $340. And bidder number 1, 2, 3, repeat fire. Bidder number 1, 2, 3. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the live auction of our live portion of our auction, except for the houses. I just want to. I said 340, it's 440. Of course it is. 440. Hope we got that right. 440. I want to thank you for your generous bidding. I want you helped us welcome this lady in Santa Maria. You showed her how we opened our hearts to veterans. There is no place in the world like this right here. God bless you for your generous bidding. Please be safe going home. The highways are wet out there. Be careful. Big thank you to our big sponsors. John Glines, don't run off so fast. Taylor Glines over here, thank you for your help. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless. Here's the sergeant.
Thank you so much, Colonel. You are amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your spotters. Thank you for being here. John, you guys both, you came through on the sound, everything. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to say something real quick. My builder, who built that amazing house outside, his name is Philip, and he's brought all the way from Ojai this magnificent home. And it's not about you just really going in and looking at the home and admiring it. It's about really visualizing someone in need living in there and living comfortably. So Philip has been very generous to Operation Webs, and he's offered 3 24-foot kits, not on trailers, but 24-foot kits for sale. And also, he's offering a 30-foot trailer with a 30-foot kit. So you can literally, tonight, walk away with an agreement with Philip for these 3 tiny homes that you can begin, with our guidance, building on your site. We don't have to move it. We don't have to do anything until you decide when you want it on your property. So I want to thank Philip from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for bringing the home all the way up. That was very, very kind and generous of you. And
Okay, this is the last call for 50-50. We're gonna go around. The pot is at $435. You would get half that. So we're gonna go around selling last call for 50-50.
right now, and again, thank you so much, Jim Glines and your team. I am honored to have you here and so grateful and appreciative of your support tonight. This speaker that's coming up right now, she's doing an amazing, amazing, amazing thing down in Ojai, and I saw what she was doing. Philip introduced me to her, and together they're making amazing strides for our veterans in Ventura County. And so Lynn is actually the founder of Reigns of Hope, and she's going to tell you about Reigns of Hope this afternoon, and she's going to talk about exactly what she offers at Reigns of Hope and why it's important to really pay attention to our homeless in need and how we can do our part to make something special happen in their lives. And so right now, Lynn Dorgan is going to speak, and she's been graceful enough to also set up a slideshow in the back of what her organization offers to the community there. And so when you get a moment and before you head out, when we're doing raffle, whatever, take a minute and look at the slideshow along the back wall there. It's really important stuff. And please, if you could, welcome Lynn Dorgan.
So I work for an organization called Reigns of Hope, and we've actually been here before. We serve veterans and their families and active duty in their families doing equine-assisted psychotherapy. We offer that free for families and unlimited sessions. I met Philip. He had his tiny house on the side of the road where we could see it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm a retired contractor. And I thought, that is so precious. So I bought a kit from Philip, and there's a slideshow in the back of us building it. And we're building it on site at Reigns of Hope using veterans who are helping us to build it. It's been sold to a 9-year CB veteran, and she is actually helping build it. And she bought it when it was about this high off the ground. And so by purchasing it that time, she's been able to help us design it. And it's just been a really rewarding project. It's invited a lot of interest in the community because we want to see a tiny house village in our community as well as here. I'd like to see them all over the country. So let's do that. If you're in Ojai, I'd like to invite you to come and see us at Reigns of Hope and meet our horses. We have 7 horses there. We do sessions every day. And thank you all for being here and supporting Philip and his work.
Thank you. So Lynn is doing amazing things, not just for the veterans, but her horses that she uses really as therapy is really breaking ground for people who are struggling with different afflictions. And so thank you, Lynn, for your vision and for what you're doing for your local community. Thank you. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Philip Tremiti to the stage. Philip is my builder. Philip is doing amazing things for veterans. Philip is a Navy veteran. He's seen trials and tribulations. He's been through the fire. He knows the cause. He works from his heart. He goes above and beyond. The kits that Philip is offering, the 24-foot kits that he's offering, he actually gets these kits, but the one you see outside is modified to his imagination. So he created this. And with that comes expenses. And out of his own pocket to grace another female veteran, he went above and beyond on this project. And I'm just truly, I admire you so much. So thank you for being here, Philip. Thank you for driving the house up. Thank you for sharing with us your journey, why you're building, and just all the amazing things you're doing with Tiny House in Ojai.
How much? $30?
Thank you.
$3.
Good evening. Thank you all for visiting my house out front. I can bring you where I want right now. So I met Sandy here about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I'm not sure about which exact date it was, but yeah, it was flying by. And she was all excited about these tiny homes in Ventura. She found me online and she was just ecstatic. From day one, she was just calling me on the phone and we just hit it off ever since. You know? She's like, I'd love to come down and come see those tiny houses. I want to see them. I want to build them. I want to do it all. And I'm like, all right, come on down. And then next thing you know, she was coming down and she's like, I love what you're doing. This is great. This is what I want to do. How did you get me into doing this? Oh my gosh. So, with all of that, I got started doing this because of our Thomas fire. Now, all of you might know the Thomas fire back in Ohio and destroyed everything, and a lot of people were homeless, and I was like, we need to get some people's homes for some reason, and I was just about to get medically discharged out of the military. I had done 13 years, 9 months, and 27 days, according to them, in the military, the Navy, doing in the Seas. I did a lot of time down in Fort White, came up to about 6 years in Fort White, did a tour to Iraq, tour to Afghanistan twice, another one to Japan, that was super fun. And then transitioned over to Virginia Beach where I was part of a SEAL team and lived life on the edge for a while. But the entire time I was in my military service, I was already building these small places to live, for people to live in. And without even knowing it, I was already building tiny homes. So since I was just out of freshman high school, I was in construction, and then in construction I jumped in the Navy and did more construction, and then as I was getting out, I found out that there's these awesome tiny homes on trailers, and I was like, this fits in exactly what I already know what I'm doing. I'm like, this is great, I love these things, let me see what I can do with them. So I invested everything I have into these little tiny homes, and me being a veteran myself, wanted to help out other veterans and the homeless veterans out there. There's so many people that need help and need our help. And I was like, I'll do whatever I can. And I have been. And I've been doing it day in and day out, busting my butt. I'm sorry for the way I look right now. I came right off the job site, straight in my truck, and just drove up here to show you guys what I have right outside here. And I know it's not 100% complete, but you guys pretty much get the idea of what it is and what somebody could really call a home. You know, I did go a little bit above and beyond on that one. I did go, I didn't go high end on that one, but there's so much more simpler ways to do that. But I just wanted to show people what could be, what could possibly be. I think anybody in this room could probably be like, yeah, I could probably live in there, unless you're over 6'6". But other than that, these tiny houses come in these little kits, and they're super affordable. They're super easy to build. You don't have to have any type of building construction ability whatsoever. The instructions are right here on the wall here. Anybody can read those instructions and figure out how to do it. So this is what Sandy would like to see on her property. It's what she wants to do to give back with her Operation Webs. So this is what has brought me all the way up here to Santa Maria, because I'm a team player. I'm a veteran, just like most of y'all here in this room. She's a veteran, and I'm here to help any which way I can. So I like to say thank you very much for having me in my tiny house out here in the front yard. I'm sorry if I took up too much of it. It does take a lot of space. And don't let the little word tiny house deter you, because those things are huge. All right, they're way bigger than you think. So, Sandy, I definitely wish you the best of luck. I definitely look forward to this journey that you and I are going to take building these tiny homes for all the people that need these homes. And thank you very much for having me here tonight.
So again, I want to thank Philip for being up here, bring the tiny home up here, because that's no small feat, especially in the rain. So really, Philip, thank you very much. So the partnership that Philip and I are building, basically, we're going to work together. We're going to form eventually a tiny home community for our women veterans. There are many, many, many all over the United States. So Operation Webs right now, because we do not have a place in Santa Barbara County to call home for a community with our tiny homes for our homeless veterans, the tiny homes we build have to go to places that do, like San Diego, like Los Angeles, like Oregon, where I just came from. Magnificent community building right now in Oregon called Valiant Seed. It's for women veterans who've been through domestic violence and also PTSD traumas, and so there's such a need for this for our veterans that I don't know is not possible is kind of my mindset. So Philip and I don't know how long he's gonna be able to put up with me calling him every day, but I know that we're gonna put something magnificent together, because I have really high expectations for Santa Barbara County and for Santa Maria in particular, especially now that you've been in it and you see, you know, it's not so tiny. And when you come, I cannot stress this enough, when you come from a barracks that's 10 by 10 that you've been living in for the past 3 years, 250 square feet is more than enough space for you. And I can guarantee you there's not a veteran who's been or faced homelessness that would not prefer that to a tent. And so I know it's possible, I know it's affordable, I know it's unconventional for most, but I promise you, you know, they said Apple was, you know, they were trying too much to move technology too fast. And Elon Musk, he's way out of his mind with all his great inventions, but look at us today. You know, they moved this so far into the future already. And I don't want our comfort zones to really stop us from finding a way to come to a good place for our veterans. And so if you're interested in these 24-foot tiny homes that come in a kit that you can pop up on a weekend job, then please get with us after this and we'll let you know cost breakdown and where you can go from there. We were going to auction them, but
we decided to go a different way. So right now, are we ready, ladies?
Okay, so the pot is $583.
We'll move right into our 50-50 raffle here. Thank you, Sita, for coming up with that. Alicia's confirming the numbers. Marina, can you get the this reverse ready? Okay, so the winner will receive $291.50. $291.50. You need a puller? We need a puller. Or a drawer? Philip.
Right back.
All right. Let's draw it. Did you guys get enough drinks over at the Legion? The Legion? Yes, the Legion. Thank you, Nancy, for helping us tonight. Okay, here we go, Philip. Pressure's on. 170-440. You went home? No? Check some tickets over there. Okay, I'm gonna call it one more time. 170-440. Okay, we have a winner. Yes. Man, you almost got passed over. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you. Blair's.
Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
here we're a family.
We are family.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody.
family.
We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience.
$1,000. Yes? Does that sound good?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and good thing I know my math. If y'all need any home loans, I'm the girl. I can do work up the numbers like no other. I know my math. It was 50. Okay, so this ticket number 1, first ticket out right now is going to win $200. First ticket out. Okay, this person wins $200.